So now that you've spent some time filling in all of your spaces with the color black or whichever other color you chose, you're now really going to start to see not only the pattern, but your illusion. Now we need to fill in our blank triangular areas with another color. So if you remember my first two examples, I showed one that was red and black and purple and black. We're going to start with our purple. Now I'm going to continue those curved lines in this blank triangular shape. So we're going to get really good at making curved lines by the time we're done with this assignment. Now remember, I stop when I get to the edge of the paper. So let's just work with these two. We're going to do the same method that we did to create this black and white pattern. We're going to first start with a with a purple dot in the second shape within this triangular shape. So wherever you see white, you would like a color purple or whatever color you're choosing right next to it. So let's start right there. Now we're going to do every other space has a dot. Every other space has a dot. We're going to do the same thing to this shape. First, a dot in your second shape. So here's your first small shape. There's your second shape. Now we're going to start that pattern. So now I've got my blank white shape and now a dot. Blank white shape, now a dot. Blank white shape, and now a dot. Now this is the easy part. We just color that in, making sure no white is being seen. The only white you're going to see by the time this project is over will be your white spaces between your colors. But wherever you have your color, make sure that you do not see any of the white paper, because that really helps to bring your illusion to life. So we're going to spend more time filling in these areas, making sure we don't see any white. So we're going to take this down and we're going to jump to the next step, and your picture's going to look something like this. By the time you're filling in all of your purple spaces, you're really now going to see not only your pattern, but your optical illusion. And now we're just going to add those finishing touches. If you look at each of my shapes, I have a little bit of shading going on where it's dark purple and dark black, where the two triangles meet. And I also have highlights where I just left the white paper shown. It looks very difficult, but it can't get any easier than what I'm about to show you. So let's first start with our black triangle right here, where we have our black and our white pattern. At the edge of your triangle, you're going to color with, I chose a black pencil, black colored pencil. It helped a lot with shading. So I'm going to draw really, really dark on the edges of that triangle. Then I try to treat my pencil like a rock. Then I start to get a little bit lighter, and I start treating my pencil like a feather. I start drawing really light like a feather the closer I get to the center of my triangle. And voila, we have immediate depth and dimension. We have our shadows leading into our highlights. We're going to do the same thing with our purple, dark purple on the edge of that triangle. Draw as dark as you can with that colored pencil. And then as close as you get to the center of that triangle, you're going to start pretending that your pencil is like a feather. And you're going to draw super light. And you're going to do the same method on each triangle.